What will you choose? Miniature peanut butter or giant chocolate candy? Or maybe you will drink giant Nesquik with a tiny Snickers bar. Watch how you can make a smaller or bigger version of your favorite candy in our new video. Where do little fairies usually shop? Of course, they shop in our super simple, extra small supermarket because it sells only miniature food products. What can be better than a picnic in the park, especially if you have delicious snacks like my favorite peanut butter, for example. But my friend doesn't want to share. She knows that I can eat the entire jar easy peasy. She has prepared a mini jar of peanut butter for me personally. Attach a small printed out peanut butter label to a tiny decorative jar. Use a syringe to fill the jar with real peanut butter. Cover the cap with acrylic paint. This peanut butter jar is so small. How can I eat it? I wonder. Even my pinky won't get in. But my friend finds a solution to this problem. A toothpick will help me. This mini portion is just enough for small toast. We've got Nesquik of any size to satisfy everyone. From a mini version to a giant one. Print a small-sized Nesquik package and cover it with clear tape. Fold up and assemble the pack. Fill it with regular Nesquik powder. Fasten the pack. Excellent! Let's try it now. I get a mini version. Daisy gets a regular package, and the baby gets the biggest Nesquik. Come on, let's make a drink. Mix cocoa, powdered sugar, and heavy cream powder or dried milk. Cover one side of a big piece of yellow paper with foil. Attach an enlarged Nesquik label to the back side. Fold the paper to get the foil in. Hot glue. Put in the cocoa mixture. Hot glue the edge. The drink is ready, but baby gets the smallest cup for some reason. It's suspicious, 'cause I had the biggest Nesquik. These adults are cheating again. Their drinks must be more delicious than mine. Come on, let's change. I will choose the tastiest Nesquik now. Of course, the one in the biggest cup is the best. And the adults can share the rest in any way they want. Blondie doesn't want to share her chewy candies. I keep an eye on her, but she just tosses the pack up in the air carelessly all the time. Come on, unwrap it quicker. But the candy paradise suddenly drops an unexpected gift right in her hands. And her regular starburst turns into a giant one. Melt chewy candies in a microwave. Add food coloring and stir the thick mixture. Pour it into a square mold. Apply beeswax to the inside of a big printed candy wrapper. Put in the hardened candy and fold up the wrapper. Make a few big candies. Put them together in a row and wrap them in a big piece of red paper. Hot glue the package. Fold up the sides and attach a big printed label. These candies are huge. I run to help my friend. Blondie won't be able to cope with this candy on her own. We open the package. You can chew on this starburst forever. It's endless like space and very delicious. Blondie can take part in a bubble contest. She is the best when it comes to chewing on bubble gum. So she always has bubble gum on hand, but she takes out a budget version for me. It's Hubba Bubba in a tiny package. Cut a small hollow rubber ball in half, but be sure not to cut it all the way through. Color it with pink acrylic paint. Cut a small Hubba Bubba label in half and attach to both sides of the container. Snip off a piece of real bubble tape and cut it in half. Roll it up. Put the bubblegum roll into the container. I look at my tiny bubblegum with astonishment. It's real! Now my friend and I can compete to blow the biggest bubble. Unfortunately, my mini bubble can only be a runner-up. Reese's candy is very delicious, but very small. Just a few bites and there is no candy left. We can't taste the chocolate candy properly. But the candy gods can hear our prayers. They give us a giant Reese's. Cover the bottom of a removable pie pan with parchment paper. Coat the borders with vegetable oil. Melt chocolate in a double boiler. Pour it into the pan, covering the walls. Let it harden. Crush crackers for filling. Mix powdered sugar, crushed crackers, and peanut butter. Add melted butter and mix all the ingredients. Put the filling into the hardened chocolate. Spread it out evenly and cover it with melted chocolate on top. Put it into a fridge for it to get hardened. Attach a big Reese's label to a big orange piece of paper. Glue the wrapper. Use brown paper and the pie pan to make a paper candy cup. Cut off the excess. We put the big candy into the paper cup. Put the candy into the wrapper. Glue the opening and cut the edges to make a zigzag. Wow! It's gorgeous! We eat it heartily. Mmm, yummy! But all good things come to an end. It doesn't matter how gigantic a candy is, we will cope with it anyway. We adore Snickers! This is exactly what we need today. It's so big! You can share it with your friend. Cut a fudge candy in half. Shape the halves to be identical. Chop peeled fried peanuts. Press the nut pieces into the candy. Put it onto a piece of nougat. Cut off the excess. Melt milk chocolate in a microwave. Pour it into a Ziploc bag. Snip off a corner and cover the mini bars with the melted chocolate. Let them harden. Draw the signature chocolate pattern on top of the bars. Cover a mini package with clear tape and attach it with double-sided tape. Put in the mini bars. Fasten it and cut the edges of the wrapper. We tear apart the Super Snickers! But what is it? It's a mini bar! Has it melted under the hot sun? But that doesn't stop Blondie. She is such a sweet tooth that she is ready to eat the mini Snickers, even with the wrapper. Blondie knows how much I love macaroons. This is why she brings an entire box to me. I will enjoy it right now. Oops, the inside looks totally different than it looks from the outside. It seems the wrong size of macaroons have been delivered. Sprinkle a board with starch and roll out pastel-colored sugar paste. Cut out circles with a small mold. Melt chocolate in a double boiler and attach 2 circles of the same color with the hot chocolate. Let the mini macaroons harden in a fridge. Although small, the baby macaroons are very delicious. Blondie thinks it's a rare delicacy, and this is why the size is so small. Apparently, this is the way molecular gastronomy looks like. The blue-eyed girl is a real magician. She makes a regular fruit Tic Tac small with a slight movement of her hand. How does she pull it off? Attach a printed mini Tic Tac label to an empty rectangular glitter container. Use double-sided tape. Cut it near the joining on the cap. Put in big, colorful sprinkles instead of the regular Tic Tac mints. It's actually very easy. The great magician just attaches a mini package to a big Tic Tac. Then, she changes the containers so that nobody notices it. And the magic works! Blondie believes that her friend is a real magician. Just make sure that the real Tic Tacs won't be crushed under the throw pillow. Did you like our weird candy ideas? Then write in your comments which candies you liked the most. Miniature or giant versions. And don't forget—
Do it! Prank wars, beauty hacks, magic tricks, we got your back. Tips, bring it in. You'll never be bored again. Slime, DIY, always a new surprise. The channel that will blow your mind.